Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Legend of Wrestling, accompanied by his manager, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling from San Francisco, California. When at 137 pounds, I give you Pat Patterson. Pat Patterson debuted in the WWE when it was called WWF on January 17, 1977 as a North American champion when he defeats Baron Michael Cicluna on Madison Square Garden after he left the Worldwide Wrestling Federation. He returned as a heel as a North American champion with the Grand Wizard of Wrestling as a manager. On June 30, 1979, Pat Patterson has a North American Championship match against Ted DiBiase, and Pat Patterson won this match in a live event in New York. On July 2, 1979, on Madison Square Garden, Pat Patterson had a World Championship match, a Heavyweight Championship match against Bob Backlund. Pat Patterson won this match only by count-out. Backlund retains the belts. July 14, 1979, Pat Patterson won the North American Championship match against Bruno Sammartino, the Living Legend. Patterson won this match by count-out. On August 11, 1979, on a live event in Springfield, Massachusetts, Patterson has a North American Championship and Heavyweight Championship against Bob Backlund, but this match ended in a draw. Later, Pat Patterson became the Intercontinental Champion. On August 28, 1979, in a live event in Pennsylvania, Pat Patterson has an Intercontinental Championship match and defeats S.D. Jones. Pat Patterson retains the belt. On September 24, 1979, in a steel cage match on Madison Square Garden, Pat Patterson has a Heavyweight Championship match against Bob Backlund, but Pat Patterson lost this match. Later, Pat Patterson turned face. On January 21, 1980, on Madison Square Garden, Pat Patterson defeats Captain Lou Albano by count-out. On April 21, 1980, on Madison Square Garden, Pat Patterson put his Intercontinental Championship belt on the line for a title match against Ken Patera, and Patterson lost his belt. Ken Patera became the new Intercontinental Champion. On May 10, 1980, Pat Patterson teaming with Gorilla Monsoon and lost the Tag Team Championship match against the Wild Samoans. On July 18, 1980, in a live event in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in a best 2 out of 3 falls 6-man tag team match, Pat Patterson teaming with the Super Heavyweight, 2 Super Heavyweight under the Giants and Gorilla Monsoon, and they won a match against Captain Lou Albano and the Wild Samoans. On August 1st, 1980, in a live event in New York, Pat Patterson lost a match by count-out against the fabulous Hulk Hogan. On October 20, 1980, on Madison Square Garden, Pat Patterson teaming with the American Dream Dusty Rhodes for a Tag Team Championship match in a best 2 out of 3 falls against the Wild Samoans. Patterson and Dusty Rhodes won this match. In this year, Pat Patterson had a big feud against Sergeant Slaughter, and they have a match on Madison Square Garden on April 6, 1981, and this match ended in a double disqualification. On May 4, 1981, once again in the Madison Square Garden, Pat Patterson had a LA Street Fight match against Sergeant Slaughter and won this match. On June 15, 1981, in a live event in New Jersey, Pat Patterson had a match against Killer Khan, and this match ended in a double disqualification. On March 14, 1982, on Madison Square Garden, Pat Patterson had another match against Captain Lou Albano, and Patterson won this match by count-out. On August 30, 1982, on Madison Square Garden, Pat Patterson lost a match against Cowboy Bob Orton. In a live event in Massachusetts, on April 2, 1983, Pat Patterson lost an Intercontinental Championship match by count-out against the magnificent Don Muraco. On August 13, 1983, on Philadelphia Spectrum, Pat Patterson defeats Iron Mike Sharp. And speaking of Iron Mike Sharp, you can find a review on this channel, therefore subscribe. On January 9, 1984, in a live event in Ohio, Pat Patterson lost the Heavyweight Championship match against the Iron Sheik. On May 17, 1984, in a live event in Pennsylvania, Pat Patterson, the sensational Rocky Johnson, defeats the Wild Samoans Sika and Samula. On September 22, 1984, on Madison Square Garden, Pat Patterson lost a match against the super heavyweight Ugandan giant Kamala. In a house show in Cincinnati, Ohio, on January 26, 1985, Pat Patterson lost a match against Nikolai Volkov. On August 31st, in a live event in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, with Mr. T as a special guest referee, Pat Patterson lost a match against Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Later, Pat Patterson left the ring and started a career behind the scene. This is Pat Patterson, my friends, the creator of the Royal Rumble match. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget, share this video on social media, like, leave a comment and subscribe for more WWF Hasbro Legend of Wrestling video review. So long, everybody!